Right, well, good evening everyone. How are we all doing? Just going to get set up a little bit, see who else joins before we start off. I think tonight we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. We're not going to be in Walhampton. We're going to be starting something, not starting, no, let's correct that. Starting is not the right word. We're going to be building the interior of that second Empire house that I've been meaning to do for about 2 months, and people keep moaning at me about it. And I need you guys to offer me a helping hand as to how to do it. Now, I'm currently about to start breaking up the roof because I have never, ever liked the roof of this house. And yeah, so it's going to be a case of tonight, we're going to be seeing how far we can get with this. I've just smashed my glasses on my desk. And also then how to carry on with the gardens of something else I've been working on over in Walhampton that I think you guys probably have seen if you've been anywhere near my social media the last couple of days, and that is the King's Square, which I think ultimately I said I was never going to build, but I ultimately ended up building it somehow. But yeah, so how is everyone this evening? Who have we got in the chat then? Should we start playing the game? Right, hello. Oh, why is that moved? Let's move it back down again. Lovely stuff. There we are. There's the game. Perfect. So how is everyone? We all good? That's a very nice square. It is a very nice square indeed. Indeed it is a very nice square. Right, I'm just going to pan this video down. I thought I'd done this, but I think I was actually sitting down. That's the wrong thing. I want that. Don't do that to me. Oh no. Good start. Hello everyone. Right. Yes, so if you haven't already seen it, the King's Square is of beauty. And it's one of those things. Ah, Popeye, good evening. You're here as well. Perfect. Now, so a lot of you probably have seen this video. Some of you may have even come to my channel after watching this video for the first time. But here it is. Here is that second Empire house that is now currently my most viewed video on YouTube. We are sitting there at around 32,000 views for it. I don't like the video. I don't like the video at all. I messed up quite a bit, and I didn't build it exactly how I wanted to build it. This back bit wasn't ever finished properly, and also this balcony was 1 block too low, and it looks a mess. So today's sort of stream is going to be me rooting around in the interior to try and figure out how to do this a little bit better, so the guys at home can actually have a go at building it themselves. But I think John's not about to stay again. Oh, I don't know where John is. Should we see where John's at? I think he's probably just filling up his bank account. I mean, here's John. He's oh, beautiful stuff, right? Let's let all those coins fall into the jar there. Yeah, so he's back. Yeah, John never left. But yeah, again, I can't believe the level of like donations we received last time. It was beautiful, so thank you so much for that. Now what I'm going to do quickly is just copy and paste this house before I start moving too much around a bit. Yeah, to me this isn't my best piece of work either. I'm not a big fan of it, which probably a lot of you are sitting there going, what? But it's so nice and beautiful. But you know me guys, I prefer a Georgian townhouse to anything Victorian from America. Right, paste it there. So this is the one I'll be working on once I get into the tutorial. This one over here is this. I think you guys have never seen this sort of level of preparation for stuff before. I tend to do all of this off camera and sort of just hide it away, but I thought tonight it'd be quite nice to sit down and chat with you guys about this building here, because it's okay, but it really isn't. It's not that good. Have you seen my more recent one, which I still don't think is of any real worth? I need to mess around with it quite a bit still. Oh yeah, what do you guys think of that little tutorial I did on the car? That was quite fun. And they were oak. Okay, I was so confused. So when I was watching the video back, because of the shaders, it made this look like it was birch. And so I had to issue a little disclaimer at the bottom of the video to say, no, that's actually not birch, it's oak. But I then also messed up this. That was meant to be 4, not 5. Silly me. Anyway, so what am I doing? Why am I doing this? I don't really know. Just wanted to sort of sit and chill for a bit, because the night is young still. What is the time? 8 o'clock already. But here we go. Here's that town. Where was that building? Oh, it's all the way down here. So this obviously isn't on the server, so it's really hard to move around in because you've got to fly at normal speed everywhere. Holding control down really doesn't help too much when on the actual server we can go right /speed 10 and then just shoot off to wherever you want to go. But yeah, so ultimately I have done something not silly but interesting in Whiteberg that I'm putting off until later on because you guys deserve to see it when I've got this sort of over and done with. But yeah, so I'm not entirely happy with the way I've done the mansard roof on this one. I think ultimately it needs to be different. Like I think these edges need to be squarer. There's something I've done that gives it a bit too much of a rounded edge. To be honest, for some reason I've been looking at a lot of Second Empire houses today, just on Google Maps, and I've kind of got a different understanding of how I want them to look. Like that bottom piece needs to be a little bit taller, like this. So this is something I don't ever really show anyone, because this is all my thought process behind how I do any of my buildings. A lot of it is trial and error and just placing blocks until you get something that sort of works. And then that next section above it will be 2 blocks high. I'm not really sure. But this house, I do love the way it looks. I love the roof on it. That's the roof I was trying to achieve with the other one that isn't here because I didn't want to bring it across, but you know what I mean. So yeah, so who's in chat tonight then? Who have we got? Any regulars? Any normal folk about? I see we have a few people I recognise the name of earlier on. But yeah, so I'm going to come back to that at some point. Shall we show you what I've been working on in Walhampton? This is a bit of a sporadic stream tonight, but let's have a look over here. Hello, who's on? Oh, we've got a couple of people on, and ultimately it's not loaded in just yet. But here we go. Here it is. King's Square, Walhampton. My random project that I probably shouldn't have built, but I spent most of Sunday building it and last night. We're nowhere near finished with it, in the sense of all of the gardens and all of the coach houses I need to build haven't been done yet. But for me, I'm so happy with how it's turned out. That is the face I'm putting. So not only do we have Dock Lane here now, which actually gets to look upon the park of King's Square, but we also have a Georgian square of townhouses, and oh, just look at that pediment over there. Oh, it's next level. It's actually given me a hot flush there. So I really love building this place. It's one of those projects I've wanted to do for such a long time, and I finally went and sat down, and I was trying to find the urge to come back and build another house over there, and I went, do you know what? I think it's time to do that. Build the trade centre. No, this isn't what this is about. But just look at these townhouses. Oh, hi Nacho, welcome back to the stream. This works so well. So if we look at this over here, more and more of these, and then we've got this one at the end here. That looks amazing. Thank you. Yes. So what's left to do, and we'll come back to this in about half an hour or so once we get that interior started, is all of the gardens and also the little park. So what happens is this is going to be like a little open green area as well, and you walk through there to there. Let's turn the shades back off now so we can get a clearer picture of all this sand. And then it also carries on into this bit over here. This is going to be a park that wraps around the edge of the river and goes off down into there to some trees, nice bit of greenery. And that's how this area of Walhampton is going to get finished off, because I've been putting it off for a long time. You can see all of this. But yeah, nice. Thanks guys for popping by. I see some new followers in the chat as well. Lovely stuff. But yes, so that's that new thing. Looking good, the buildings, and you as well. Thank you, Us. That's very nice. But yeah, this is my first sort of canon. I mean, it's okay, I guess. It's not amazing, but it is okay. Now, what we need to do is, you can see here, what am I drinking? So today I have a West Coast Pale Ale Classic from the Brewdog. Oh, you can't see it. It's inside the tip jar. It's quite a nice little one there. But yeah, so that's that. Now we've also got all this to sort out. We'll figure this out later on when we come back to it. But yeah, so there we go with that. Anyway, so this house here, I still am not 100% with it. But what we do need to do is, before I start messing around that roof, we need to come in here and open up all of the blinds and actually finally settle on a design for the interior. So the amount of comments I get on my video for this of people going, "Oh, the interior is so complicated because the walls are so bad." It's just like, well, yes, ultimately we have got two thick walls which are quite hard to deal with, especially as well if, like I've done here, messed up the back of that, so these windows are a bit shorter than they should be. But still, we need to figure out a place for stairs, for walls, and for rooms, I think. No, I don't have an OnlyFans. That's sort of a running joke in here, but everyone needs to have one of those these days. It's the only way to make some money. But yeah, so I don't know how to do this because I'm not very good with interiors, which is why I'm enlisting all of you guys to sort of help, give me a bit of advice on what to do. I think there's only one real way to do it, and we'll just have to figure that out as we're going along. You can see I'm doing this by hand now because I'm trying to think of the best plan of attack. I'm not going to change the roof, I don't think, because that would just throw people off that video. So I think we'll try and stick to solely being on the interior. But yeah. You'll do the interior. Well, that's what we're going to do now. So I don't know what level of interior I'm going to do it to, but I don't want to do... I can't do furniture in that, not really. What we will do is at least designate room by room and put some floors and some walls in, and doors and stairs and that, so people get an idea of what to put where, and a chimney place and a fireplace and that. Hey Zio, welcome to the chat. How's it going? You just joined. And then from there we'll try and figure out where else to put things. What I will do, I need to make a note of this so when we get around to doing the tutorial for it, I'll make a bit more sense. I do want to change that back porch a little bit. Nedark, hello, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Furniture is so hard to figure out, MC. It really, really is. I'm not the biggest fan of doing it. There's a few places I've got on my world where I have done it. You know, where we've done it for like interior videos, but still, not great. I've been lurking, some technical issues on my side. Oh right, that's a bit of a shame. Don't worry, we'll be here when you get back. Right, so this is what we're looking at. I might need to put a potion of dark. Can I put night vision on using commands? I don't really know. Just gonna find it here. Splash potion of night vision. There we go. Right, that'll make things a little bit easier in here. Hey, for the interior on mine, by the way, I'm Berghoff on the Discord server. Oh, nice, welcome. I did the wood paneling on the bottom of the wallpaper. Yeah, that's a good idea. So, what colour did you use? I always usually go for strip birch for mine. But you can always go for a darker colour. We may even go for, I wonder if that... But yes, yeah, so for a lot of people, this is completely different to what I normally stream like. We usually hear building entire towns. Take that away from there. And this is going to be a little bit different tonight. So I'm going to get this in. I'm not sure about the wallpaper, but yeah. But we'll see how that goes. Building the gardens. Yeah, we'll be building... what's that? Yeah, we'll be building the gardens later on over in the townhouses. So the interiors for this one, and then we'll get onto the gardens in a bit. once we figured out this. Terraforming, not building. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, no terraforming tonight actually. Oh no, there will be. Don't worry. There will be some terraforming at some point. So I'm going to close that off. I know it's a bit of a bay, but I think that'll look quite nice. A bit of wood paneling inside there. Make sure that's all like that. But yeah, so I haven't been streaming much lately. I've just been sort of trying to chill out a little bit, work on some stuff. You've seen now what I have worked on, which is obviously that big old Georgian square, which I love. I love doing that. But Walhampton, so I'm debating something, like, should I turn what I've done there on the square into like episode 10 of Let's Build Walhampton, and then sort of sneakily put it in between that and the final episode, because the final episode's taking its sweet time. I think that might be quite a nice thing to do. Okay, so in a house like this, you would walk in the front door after walking up some stairs, and you'll probably be greeted with, do we say like a wood paneling floor rather than a sort of a plank floor? Maybe a lighter paneling, like maybe stripped spruce or something. I don't know. It's got quite a healthy colour to it. It's a bit of an interesting one. You wouldn't. Little stopgap can't hurt. Well, that's exactly what I sort of have planned in my head, because I think we're a little bit too far out still from finishing that off completely. I think that matches the walls too much. I think that's a little bit too bright. Oh, maybe a stripped oak floor. Now, the reason I've been putting this video off is because I know it's not going to be what people actually want, and I can't give everyone a video on me building furniture and all of that. It's going to have to be a simplistic sort of, this is where you place the walls, this is where you place the stairs, put that room there as a bathroom, put that room there as a bedroom, whatever. Because I'm not an interior builder and I'm not confident enough to do a tutorial on furniture and that. So we'll have to just deal with that as it comes. I gotta say, I dig the tunes. Yeah, they're nice little stream beats, aren't they, these? Always love the chill music here. Yeah, it's the build and chill sesh, you know that. Why have I got... And that's stripped birch. I think birch is too bright. I'm going to go with oak, I think. Carry on with that. Right, so let's stack that across here. I'll just stack that out. I don't know how big that room is. Stack 10. Let's see what that goes up to. 17. Yeah, that's about right. That's probably gone through. And no, that's fine. We'll sort that out in a bit. But yeah, is that getting a good feeling about you guys? Ah, Aussie, how's it going? I'm good, thanks. Yeah, just having a little build with some interiors today. Ugh, I know, disgusting talk. But we're going to get through it. We're going to try and do this before I just end up giving up and going, this video is never going to get made. So the reason I have done the square actually as well is because it's that time of the month again. And I'm not talking about sub donations on Twitch. I'm actually talking about the server update for the creative server. So once a month, if you haven't already seen it, I produce a video of going around to each and every town that's had something new, interesting, or whether we've had a new builder or not. And I showcase a little bit of their town, a nice prominent building or such, and give you guys a bit of a flavour of what's been going on over on WBC Build server. So I'm going to film that tomorrow night, which is why I kind of want to get as much done in the square as I can. But I also want to quickly get a little bit done here, because this has been playing my mind. It's like number 2 on my my to-do list. So I've got the October server update, yeah, the Second Empire interior, and then we've got the other Second Empire house I showed you a minute ago. And then some more houses that I've promised tutorials on, so we'll do that. Is that building from the last stream? No, this building is actually my tutorial from about 2 months ago that I keep getting harassed about building the interior for. So we got to do that. Got to get that going. But yeah, this is where we're at so far. So first of all, green grey glazed terracotta for the hallway. Ooh. Now that is an interesting point that I'd never thought about. Let's have a look at that. Oh, that's on a level of garish that I don't think I ever intended. Oh, they got patterns on them. Okay. In the sense of you can tile it, right. Okay, that's... So I think I said in Discord the other day actually that I have never used glazed terracotta. And I think that's going to continue that way. No, I don't know. Maybe that has brought in some... It's brought in some colour, but I'm not sure. Bottom floor, men's sitting room, women's sitting room, music room, drawing room, dining room, kitchen, library. Is kitchen is an outbuilding in the back. Patterned walkway time. So we haven't really got an outbuilding at the back, but we could always. What I don't want to do is do too much work on the exterior for this tutorial. Apart from actually moving this up one block, which is what was meant to happen, but it never did. So I'm going to move that one up. I remember when I first posted this video, and within an hour, I already got a strongly worded comment from someone who was very happy with the front, but miserable, and called me a disgusting liar about doing the back like this. And I was like, backs of these buildings are not beautiful at all. They're just like this. You'll find this on any of these buildings because that's what they look like. So I'm sorry, but that's it's on you now to try and come up with how you want to do the garden for that. Wow, has that really been 8 minutes? Can I put night vision on permanently? I don't know these things. Haters gonna hate it, exactly. It may look better in the bathhouse or something along those lines, yeah. Saw in the British American Guide that there were some parts of the interior that were missing. Was there? I saw in the British Architectural Guide that there were some parts on interior. That was interesting. I don't think I did, but yeah. Oh, yeah? Oh, thank you. They're not mine, no. Okay. Barely use them, they're so busy. Yeah, a kitchen would usually be a separate building in the US. Right, okay. That's something I didn't know. I know in the UK we have them in the basement, really. Especially in larger houses. But let's... Yeah, that's the problem. I really don't ever feel interiors. I really should get to doing them more, but even right now I'm not feeling inspired as such. I'm feeling more fearful. I'm sitting here going, oh, I can't physically do this, but we're going to have to give it a try. I meant the book you suggested in the video. Oh, yes. There's some great stuff in there about interiors for Victorian houses. I look at them and I go, yeah, that's nice, but I never really implement them. Maybe the wallpapers I do such, but here in California there's a city named Redlands, and it's all sorts of older homes ranging from the S. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the thing. It's all about what colours things were back then. I think in here we're going to do sort of a... Let's separate the rooms up. Let's try and do that first. So you come in the hallway. The hallway is quite narrow. Do we have the hallway going all the way back? No, what it will do is it will come in, open up into this sort of ante-room. The staircase will then climb. Yes. Now this is the conundrum that I can imagine people have been having with this build. Where to put the stairs and what to make the stairs out of. Now, when I do stairs, I tend to do the same colour as the floor. So, I mean, we could do oak stairs. Or we could do it a nice dark colour, so it looks like it's sort of mahogany stairs. But yeah, I was in class today, and because one of the artists I am imitating uses pages of books, I was ripping up this book on the Industrial Revolution land. And oh right, but I couldn't, so I asked for a different book. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's sort of sacrilege to do that. Right, so this area is mainly going to be for the staircase. So there'll be a passage down here which takes you out into that back room. This is going to be like a sort of... I don't know. This is definitely the living room. This is the main drawing room. One big room. Upstairs I'm going to have the dining room. Or, no, we have the dining room down here. Drawing room up here. Bedroom somewhere in the roof. There isn't going to be that many rooms. It's not a massive house. So you may be questioning why you're just using stairs. Because I like to just sort of eyeball it all in first before we commit to anything proper. So that then turns there. So where's the floor level for here? And what am I going to use? I think we'll carry on the same motif like that. So the stairs need to come up to about that level. So at this point, they need to break off and become... Oh, they're inside the wall now. Oh, this is a disaster. Right. Let's move that back over one. Or we just take that down, yeah, like that. But will that work? Is that going to clip the bay window? Oh, no. Oh, it might not, actually. Welcome to Building Interiors with WBC Builds. This is people ask me as well, are you gonna ever step out of your comfort zone with building? And I was like, well, come to one of my streams, you may find out that I cannot build interiors for the life of me. A hallway usually goes all the way along the house, being thin and narrow with a staircase at the side. Yeah, different style of house, that plantation. Perhaps rotate the stairs 90 degrees so they start, they would fit better. What, and have the window under the stairs? Okay. Let's do the cut. We'll do, yeah. Okay, we'll see what that looks like. Should be slash effect night vision. Oh, okay. Give a WBC builds and then night vision. How long? No, I just put 99999. Oh, there we go. Good. Hopefully those particles will disappear. Maybe no, they won't. Excellent. Thanks for that, Popeye. Let's have a look at this then. Oh, I think it's going to stick on infinitely now anyway. Oh, right. Like a spell. What, after the numbers? To be honest, the particles are fine with the... if you bring it in one, it can have space between the stairs and the window. Yeah, but then there's going to be no space in between here and that doorway. There we go. That's what we're missing. Right, thank you. That's the first time I've ever used that command. Okay, let's push this wall back. Oh, we can't. There's a window there. Huh. This is a challenge. Okay. Counter challenge. Why not have it here? Do windows ever suspend in front of hall? No. No, I don't think so. Also, it doesn't make it any different. Huh. Okay, that's where that comes in. Right. Right, so that's the height the staircase needs to be. Gotcha. Oh man, that's use slabs, they don't connect. Don't know anything about old interiors, by the way. No, neither do I. We could do it behind there. Yeah, this is why I wanted to do this on the stream, because it's hard. Okay, what if I cut that? Yes. We'll forget about that. And then we do, okay, cut. Huh, I didn't expect it to take me too long, this, but sorry, ignore that doorway there now. If we put it stairs, I don't know, where do they start? About here? And oh, they've turned behind me. Great. I think we have a winner. Something like that. And then we could put, I don't know, some sort of handrail or guardrail up the side here. Some sort of banister is the word I'm looking for. Now, how on earth are we going to build a banister? There's probably some interior builders watching and screaming, or going to watch and scream. And you can see why I don't want to show this off on YouTube. My interiors are not pleasant. They're going to stick out too far. Stairs are going to be horrid. I mean, fences are going to be horrid. Huh. No. I don't like this. I don't like doing this. Might join you for a beer tonight? Yes, why not? I like the 3-point turn. Perhaps the original way was work better. We'll allow the maximum landing to run with the hallway. Trapdoors for banisters. Okay. Did they have covered stairways? Is that a thing in Victorian times? I have no idea what I'm doing. Right. By the end of this stream, we should all be proliferant. That's not a word. We should all be pretty good builders of interiors. Now we need something centrally up here. You could use dark oak trapdoors. Oh, didn't see you already said that. Victorian stairs were either be solid, fixed, freestyle. Yeah, that's the thing. This is probably late Victorian. We're just gonna have to run with this. Huh. That's an interesting conundrum. Does make you sort of appreciate why thinking about the interior first is always a plus point. But once this gets fleshed out, then we'll be in the money. But again, the wallpaper doesn't have to be this colour at all. I've just used that as a neutral block just to get my head straight on what I want to do. Late being a rich residence, I assume it would be a floating one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Floating stairways, all the range in the sort of Victorian times. Maybe we could try some slabs under it to give it a bit more thickness. That doesn't line up, does it? Gravy. So I did an interior more recently on my my large Victorian house, and yeah, that worked. I think that was okay. Normally the underside of the stairs would have a matching plaster of the walls. Yes, they would. This would be like a little gap with, yeah, some flowers in it or some plants or something. I don't really mind. Also, that may, yeah, we might open that side up a little bit like that so you can get round. Yeah, that's okay. We're going to shift this over by 1. But yeah, now's the time to call me a bad builder because obviously I don't know what I'm doing. Huh, that makes more sense why that wasn't working. Right. Building a city, it's nice since it takes place in the 60s. 60s. Ugh. My eyes are bleeding. Well, okay. I can't help that. That's probably a side effect of something you've eaten, drunken, or just the excessive watching of a screen. I find mine bleed at least twice a week. It's okay, I use Johnson's eye drops, which contain 100% baby powder, and that dries the blood right up. Good, good. I feel more comfortable now. We've managed to break into a ramble there. Right. That's not what I want to do. That'd be wall. Wall go up. Wall go all the way up. Perfect. I'm gonna try and just I'm gonna sort of blag my way through this. I don't like this colour on the walls, and I kind of want to change it to a green because I find green's a bit more Victorian. Do we want all green, or do we want a wallpaper effect like a stripped wood? Bob the Builder has donated £1. Can you fix it? Yes, you can. You say that. Ooh. Should we go neon? A bit bright. Should we go? Ooh, we could go for this. That's a bit more Victorian. Oh, I like that sort of velvet wallpaper. Dried seaweed, dried seaweed, dried kelp. Yes, where you be, there you are. I love how it sounds like placing leaves. Yeah, that kind of works. Interesting. Dark green terracotta or dried seaweed works. Yeah, yeah. Still. Yeah, I'm sorry if you were coming here for a full-on competent builder stream tonight, but we are here nonetheless building this monstrosity. Set dried kelp. Okay. What? No, this is a nice change. Oh, thank you. Competent build stream. Yeah, I know that's It's questionable on a good day. Okay, let's do this command instead. Replace cyan terracotta with dried kelp. I mean, it's a bit busy, but I think if we put a little bit of a retain around the bottom, you know, like this, bit of darkness to bring out the colours a bit more in there. Is it spruce? No, it's dark. I think we've got something, and it's probably syphilis. Right. Okay. Right, I'm going to stick with the stairs. I think the stairs, they somewhat work. Probably not. I'll turn that light up in a bit. Yeah, kelp looks very nice actually. Yeah, kelp does look good. I think that looks nice. Right, let's take the top corner over here. Let's take the bottom corner over there. Let's mix and mash, smush them together. I'm going to come out here. I'm going to go halfway down the street, make sure I get all of it. Make sure I cover the whole thing. There we go. Go there. We got them all, boys. We've got 243 of them. So it should look nicer now. We've got an interior going on inside it. Keep grimacing, it'll help. Help the pain go away. Okay, I know what's missing. Especially on this downstairs section. Now, a lot of these Victorian houses have coving, which is this lovely white bit that goes around. Now, I'm going to take it up to there, because you don't really need it going... Ooh. Or... do we take the coving round like that? If coving was a pair of trousers, how would it wear them? That doesn't make any sense, but we'll go with that. That also doesn't make any sense. Hello? Okay. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to yourself? Oh. Evening. Oh yeah. I think we found bingo. You could do a door trim carrying the wood around the panelling around the doors either way. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have the central pillar like a medieval style door. No. Bingo. So let's take that down and let's just do that. That's I guess we kind of do need a central pillar. What could we use for that? Maybe nothing looks good. I'm going to use my favourite block in the world. And then we're going to put some things and bits up there like that. Don't know, it's just sort of spitballing ideas, guys. Don't hate me. Don't hate me because you want me. Yeah, that's right. Gonna send abuse your way, right? Anvils, take them or leave them. Maybe quartz to match the coolness. Hate us because you ain't us. What, a quartz pillar up through there? Up through there? Quartz pillar? Oh. Cocoon5, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Going on up. Yeah, don't make that noise, Mr. Anvil. Right. Ooh. This is where things become a bit complicated because blocks and Minecraft. Right, yeah. Don't question any of this. We're still working in progress with this one. Looks very blocky. Excuse you. Have you seen the title of the game we're playing? Alright, let's get some doors out. Try and put a bit of life in this. Iron bars would be the best railing or to have over anvils. No, anvils indoors, always. Iron railing wouldn't work. Maybe them with a fence in the middle. I don't know. Yeah, looks better. There we go, much better. That works. That works. Right. Well, at least you guys can see I'm trying, at least. And you can also see why I don't want to do this, but we're gonna do this. Yeah, they do. They do kind of have to be connected at some point. 10 out of 10 for effort. Thank you. I need some of that encouragement right now, because all I've ever had from this video is hate. That's a lie completely. Ooh. What we're going to do is box the stairs in. Hey presto, we have ourselves something. Right, we can probably smooth that out of a bit of coving. A mudroom, okay. Anvils would have worked, but obviously only in a straight line. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not that attached to anvils, don't worry. I just like them for chimneys. Right. Okay. I'm hatching a plan here. And that plan is a cunning one, right. I had been fooled into thinking that plan would work. Never mind. Alright, bit of coving around here. Bish, bash, bosh. And then the floor goes above here, doesn't it? Yep, so... anvil chimneys look so good, and you can even do them in survival if you have the iron farm. Yes, hallways could be a circle of stairs instead of slabs. What? Where? Here? They could probably all go. Like you wouldn't ever know. Right. Lovely stuff, I like that. Now what I'm going to do is place some slabs in here to cover this up. Now what I would also do is, if everyone was using my texture pack, I would then actually put iron trapdoors on the ceiling, but I think that's pushing the boat out a little bit. Interesting. Where you just put the quartz slabs. Could still use. Yeah, but you would have probably a white washed ceiling, wouldn't you? You wouldn't really have. It would be probably architrave on there or something, or coving. We've got the coving. I wouldn't In my eyes, it would be white like that. You would have a plastered ceiling. Yeah, iron ones. I think that would look awful without the texture pack on. Let's have a look. I don't know. I think that's too detailed, I would say. No, I was thinking on top of the slabs to break it up a bit, if that makes sense. Too much depth. You've got to get the patrons for that texture pack, yes. Yeah, I don't think you could actually put it on top of those slabs. I think those slabs are, I mean, that looks perfect. That would work in an ideal situation where we had quartz slabs. Unfortunately, we do not. Well, we have quartz trapdoors, but unfortunately, we do not have quartz trapdoors. So, yeah, we're sort of stuck there. So you were saying on top of it like this, that would come down too far. Do it. Right. I say have that boxed in like that, and that one like that. Okay, well, we've got somewhere in the hour I've been streaming, we've managed to build a hallway. I thought you could flip it with weld edit. No, we'll try not to do anything with weld edit. You know how it goes. We've got to do it all. It's coming along nicely. It's coming along. There's no need to be kind on this one. I know I'm a terrible interior builder, and you may hate me for it if you wish, but making a house feel like home. Yes, exactly. Looks good, so worth it. Yes, it's looking good. I like it. I think it's coming along nicely. So we've got this room here, which is just going to be one big room. What we do need to do is the fireplace. So what I'm going to do is crack open this wall here with the boys and see where the chimney breast is. Oh, he is a genius. Right, so we're going to put a chimney breast in. This music is so like Sims, original Sims building music, that I'm not even like unhappy about it. That's beautiful. How's my mic levels tonight? I've turned it down a little bit because it seems to have been clipping in my previous videos, so I kind of had to take steps to fix that. Makes interiors a nice change of pace. Yeah, it really is. Do that bit as all stairs. Audio sounds good. Perfect. Sounds okay. Good. This bit all stairs. Okay. I would say this probably is the kitchen, like a little galley kitchen. This is the drawing room. Upstairs would be the dining room. The perfect match. Oh, where are we? I'm lost. I can't find. There we go. Right. Nice big bare window. No, you silly wall. Silly wall. You need to be that colour. Paint house that colour. Right. Huh. There we go. Enjoying the building sounds for WBC builds, where we make noises such as huh and huh constantly. What? Interiors? Yeah, welcome, Carter. Tonight we are building the interior to my Victorian house. You know, the one that I keep getting comments about people shouting at me, saying they need it done now. Because creativity doesn't flow well. You can see creativity doesn't flow in my veins either, it's just... Anyway, yes. Like a villager. Like a villager. Yes, right. Fireplace. Fireplace indeed. I'm casting my mind all the way to a fireplace. I'm thinking it needs to have a nice white surround made out of ceramics, such as bone blocks. Now, do we have it sticking out into the room or do we not? I think not. But what I also think is this was quite a nice little detail I sort of discovered. That if we wanted it like this, we could have it so that looked like the back of the fireplace, and then maybe have it like that. I'm ignoring chat for a second while I'm making all my mistakes. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, actually. Used polished granite. Yes, if you're having a mantle, it'd be one block high space underneath. Polished granite. Yeah, I was thinking granite. Yeah, I know bone's not very accessible. I don't like how wide that fireplace is. To be honest, I think that will do. Scale so large, yeah, it's huge. Might get an anime mouse pad if you get me. Oh, interesting. Pillars for the corners. Pillars for the corners. Yeah, they do need a big... This is a big room, so it needs a big heat source. That looks more sensible, I would say, than what I had proposed earlier with this huge medieval style fireplace that we did not need. In the base, I'm going to place some coal blocks that look like that. What we could also do actually is put a bit of depth in here. Well, that's not going to work then. Okay. Because what I wanted to do there was use walls on the side instead. Give it a bit more depth, but we can't do that, can we? So let's put that back in. I would say I want something connected, like textures on the side there. I'm not entirely sure I like that. I mean, big roofs need big heat sources, yeah. Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to say that is what it is. It's an interestingly garish fireplace. I'm not liking those. It's something. Yeah, it definitely is something. Whether it's the correct thing, I don't know. Use strip jungle, not jungle logs for the side. Oh, that's too textured. That's disgusting. Maybe go for 2x1 space for the fireplace and a mantle. Yeah, okay. Oh, landscape. I mean, to me that always looks so wrong. I know that's probably how a fireplace should look. Wider, it would still, it would. I don't know. I don't like how squished that looks. Why is it called building when it's already built? Yeah, it's so hard to look for blocks and know what you want. What I think I'm going to do is, yeah, I think the higher one looked better. Mainly because I know mantelpieces are meant to be, you know, sort of not eye level, not top, not head level. That didn't look right. Yeah, no. If you go 2x2, maybe put the stairs angled round the opening. Yeah, it's something. Let's have a look at that idea. Maybe, but we can't. We can't put the trademark things on. So what good is a mantelpiece if you can't put a skull on it or a flower pot? No, I think that might look okay. Mission failed. I don't know. Yeah, painting. Minecraft paintings, yes. Perfect. It was like it was ordained for that. Right, let's put the coving in. Seal this room up, and then move upstairs and try and put some bedrooms in before I have a breakdown about this house. Next Victorian house I build, I'm going to build the interior alongside it, so at least then we don't have to spend hours trying to fit it inside. Right, we'll give it probably 10 more minutes of this. I'm burning out on this. I'm not finding this enjoyable. It's hard. Yeah, that's a good idea. Paintings, but I don't know if we have. You know, I don't know if we have the skills behind that to do the paintings. I know I couldn't do it. Yeah, we could add some actual real paintings, maybe, and just blur it out a little bit. Oh, I got a few more followers. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? This kelp block is definitely an interesting one for the walls. Is it quite obtainable in survival? But yeah, you guys can see the areas I need to improve in, which is, yeah, building interiors. You know, everyone can't be good at everything, and I like to just build what I can. Would you do it on the Minecraft scale or make the textures bigger? I think to keep it on the Minecraft scale so it looks like a Minecraft painting still. Oh, excellent. Why is that round that way? Right, let me get this floor in. I have no idea how we're getting up to this floor. None. None whatsoever. Also kelp farm. Okay. Yep, cool, that's fine. I do. If you type just exclamation mark YouTube in the chat, you'll be able to get the link for it. You're doing interiors, yes. This is for a house I built for a tutorial a while back. I promised everyone that if it got 20,000 views and 1,000 likes, I would do a tutorial on the interior. Hello? What on earth have I done out there? But how is that? What? What? Oh, it's up here. Sorry, I'm late. What did I miss? You've missed quite the conundrum. I remember that tutorial. Yeah, everyone remembers this tutorial. It's literally what's brought people to the channel. I hate the building. I'm not a big fan of it. I've moved on from building like this to a much better way of building. If I hadn't promised that I would do the interior for it, I wouldn't be sitting here now trying to do the interior for it. But it is what it is. I'm definitely gonna rethink the ways yeah. Anyway, it's a nice building. People like it. People seem to enjoy watching the tutorial to some extent. They're gonna be floor high windows. I don't care anymore. I can't change the exterior at all. You can have a spiral staircase, like a cast iron thing. Yeah, that would be amazing. I don't know how we're going to do that in this game, but that would be so nice. That would be exactly what you would have up to this upper level. Just drop the floor by one. No. The reason I don't want to drop the floor by one is because then it will affect this floor with putting the curving round. Yeah, this is the attic, so you kind of do more than likely have windows that go up to your feet. And this, guys, is why you need to plan your interiors before you build your exteriors. Lovely house. Thank you. I'm going to say it again. I don't like it. I think it didn't turn out how I wanted it to turn out, and every day I still have to see it, and I sit there and read another comment from someone going, I don't have the debug stick. Okay, well, that's fine. You can use birch trapdoors if you wish. So it's become that sort of Pavlovian dog thing where instead of it being a lovely gesture and a nice video, I just seem to hate it. For me, I would in the future now plan my interiors a lot better. Like this, yeah. Thanks, Popeye. See you soon. Thanks for joining us. What is it? Oh, right, it's like 9 o'clock. I need to go for a break in a bit. once I come back from the break, we will start doing the gardens of that other place. But let's get this floor in, so at least have some floor levels in here. So what is the plan? The plan right now is to try and put this floor in without crying. And then we'll be moving on back over to Walhampton to start off doing some gardens and coach houses for my new square that I've just built. I think I'm going to have to come clean and make an apology message on that video saying I don't want to do a tutorial for the interior. Have a full stream with no breakdowns. Oh, that's going to be nice. Did I miss Dock Lane? Not yet. I meant your building overall. Oh, right. So this building is actually one that I built a couple of months ago as a tutorial for my channel. And yeah, it's done quite well as a video. And it's, you know, to me, it's, yeah, as I said, I don't like it much anymore. But I've promised to do the interior for it. And I don't want to be seen as not keeping my promises. So I'm attempting to put an interior in it. I'm not the person that builds interior, so we will see. Oh, like a village city? This is just literally a building by itself, which was part of a tutorial. Keyword attempting, yes. Look, we're going to get better at this. We are going to get better at this. Keep telling myself that. But in a minute, we'll move on to my actual city. And get that going. Right. Ooh, can that work? That can work. Okay, nice. So that's a room. And then this can be B room. We'll have like a little hallway down there. Is that going to hit a window? No. Hey. I actually finally did something. Right. And then we'll have C room. Cool. So this is... Oh, this was going to be the dining room, wasn't it? Because downstairs is the main room. Yeah, dining room. So what happens is... That is the water closet. Perfect. So we have a toilet now. That opens up there. The exterior is well done, but always the interior is meh. Yeah, interiors are just not my thing, as I've been saying most of the stream. But I like to try. I like to give it another go. It is in this scale of game we play. It is hard, and it's not something I practice much. So the more I do it, the more I'll start to realise how to marry the two together. But I just the issue is I don't have the confidence for it. 'Cause I don't have the confidence to sit there in a video and build that. Right, cool. Thanks for popping by. Right, okay, so that's that floor plan. That looks quite nice, actually. Ooh. Thank you for the gifting subs. Wow, there we are. Thanks, Hot Nacho. You're now a sub. Perfect stuff. Lovely thing. Oh, Jello. Hello there, too. Welcome to the stream. We are building and chilling. I'm currently building an interior and having a lot of fun doing so. Fake smiles, everyone. Fake smiles. Perfect, right, so that's that. Yeah, that's just a hallway. Oh, smile and wave, smile and wave. Exactly. Gherkins in chat, boys, for Hot Nacho having a sub there. Yeah, see, when I think about interiors, there's some builders on my server who are absolutely amazing at them. and I sit back and go, I wish I understood how you use blocks so well. Even their exteriors are beautiful. There is something about them that I can never mimic and never be as good as. So, yeah. Even if you think you're good at building, there's always people that are better. That's all I can say about it. There's always a bigger fish. Right. September is showing. Oh, nice. Yes, that was the thing, wasn't it? That I completely forgot about and haven't pushed for at all. So it's like, yes. Right, let's inset that. Let's not have that one there. Have that one there. Oh, that one there and that one there. Cool. Right, move this. Yes, I knew that door would go. I'll change that all around in a second. This is... There is always the Japan kid. What? Okay. Right, well I think that's me done with building this interior for now. Thank you for your help on it. It's been interesting. I'm not anywhere closer, I don't think, to putting this into a video, but we'll see. Yeah, so like I've always said, my New Year's resolution was to get better at building interiors. We're getting there. Brain is fully melted, yes. We'll get back in about 5 minutes time on Walhampton, where I start carrying on with my townhouses and getting some gardens going. So see you in about 5 minutes time. Right, well, I'm back from that disaster. We won't speak of doing interiors again for a little while. I don't know. I hold my hands up and say I'm not great. I'm not great at building. We'll just need a bit of practice with that. But we'll see how it goes later on. Who knows? Who knows indeed. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's get to the actual main article of this. And that is building the rest of this. So I've got a bit more work to do around the front still. But I do love this. Do you know what? It really hurts me to know that I can't do interiors at the moment, and it's going to sit with me for a little while now. I'm a person that takes this very passionately, so knowing I can't really do part of it is a little bit of a it's hard. It is hard. You know, you sort of go, let's oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, you sort of sit there and go, what am I even trying? Can I play this game? Still, it's something I've got to learn with. But I need to do a bit of soul searching. I need to go to the Himalayas and find myself, become a monk or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying at the moment. Welcome back to the stream. It's time to ramble. Well, honestly, I was sitting there going, I have messed up my entire life. Why have I chosen to start doing Minecraft? TW Troy, thank you for the donation. Enjoy that coffee. Do you know what I will enjoy that coffee. That's going to go towards a lovely selection of coffee that I need to buy soon because we've just run out today. We just had Kenyan in, so it's time to get some Colombian again because Colombian coffee is perfect, absolutely perfect. But yeah, so what do you guys think of the square? What do you guys think of this road? I really like how this road sort of the texture of it works quite nicely. Don't worry, I can't do interiors. Oh right, well, hi, I just tuned in, saw the area on Instagram today. So glad I could come and catch some work on the stream. Yes, so we just got onto it. I have been attempting other things for a second, but here we are in the square. There's a lot of unfinished business that needs attending to. Like, I don't like how this curves so much. What's happened here is I've removed... There was a row of townhouses along here. They now sit just there. You can see the chimneys of it. And what's going to happen is the backs of these buildings were built out to there. So the edge of the gardens or whatever they're going to have will be right up against the road. And I need to build carriage houses, or coach houses as I should be saying. And with those, it'll be where they keep the horses overnight and all of that. And also where some of the servants and workers live. So we haven't got much space, that's my worry. So I don't think we're going to get... We probably won't get them in here. What's going to happen is I might build like a little courtyard down there, some coach houses in, we'll see. Are you going to edit any more trapdoor textures? We did originally have all of the trapdoor textures edited so they would be their full blocks, but we decided not to due to the fact that these two get used for stuff. So does dark oak trapdoors. Oak was used for a lot of wheels on vehicles, and these two haven't really got a use yet because they're just disgusting colours. Spruce probably is the only one you could keep the normal because it is quite a handy texture, especially for like floors and that. So yeah, but yeah, we have the best coffee here. I'm a bit biased though. Oh, Costa Rica, wasn't it? I mean, I think I've had some Costa Rican coffee before, but I couldn't tell you. I just couldn't tell you. But yeah, stone brick slabs. What else do I want? Andesite slabs. And also some stone slabs. Perfect. Do you want that 3 blocks wide? So this is the main drag that comes in from the outside of Walhampton through into the town. What you can see is it is an absolute mess of different styles of thinking, of building. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I like to flip-flop on ideas so much that it ruins everything. What about Illycaf? I don't like that sort of stuff. It's a little bit on the processed side for me. The same with Lavazza. I used to drink quite a lot of Lavazza, but didn't really sit well for too long. I then moved on to doing a bit more Harrogates of London special blends. I stuck with the hot Java lava for quite a bit, and let me tell you, that was hot Java lava. But yeah, I'm now on to just sort of store-own brand ones because we're trying to save a bit of moolah. I mean, you guys keep dipping and putting some money into the coffee jar, which is always good to see, as that helps me throughout my day getting that lovely sweet coffee, the nectar of life, as I like to call it. But yeah, that's how things stand at the second. So that's the coffee talk, as we always like to do here. See, you can see how much more confident and happy I feel back in here, back in Walhampton now, rather than being in that house. We are talking about WBC coffee addictions. Yes, we are. Also, what do you think of this road? Please, answers now. Thank you. I like the texture of it. I like how messy it sort of looks. It looks a bit more it doesn't look so concrete-like anymore. Oh, that view. So many views. It's so pretty. Right. Stop looking around. Dead Curl is an amazing idea, thank you. Starbucks and other coffee shops have expensive hell, but nice texture, thank you. Looks well travelled. There we go. These are the words I need. Some calming advice. I shall implement that across the board. What did I do up here? Did I take out the pavement? So note to self, guys, when you come to building your towns and your cities and anything you do in Minecraft, make sure you have a plan and then you stick to that plan and you don't start messing around with ideas and just ruin everything you've worked for. So I get guided, not guided. A lot of the stuff I do is based upon what you guys might like. If that makes sense. I forego a lot of stuff that I would want to do in terms of ways that can be done it. The row coral gives a different tone, but not broken. Yes, cool. Well, we're going to stick with that texture then. Yeah, so it is a case of do as I say, don't do as I do, because I am awful sometimes. And it's because I'm quite lazy, but not in the sort of don't want to get out of bed, don't want to do things sort of way. I will try and take the shortcut to doing everything I possibly can. And that comes down to just being sort of a trait of an engineer. You kind of have to try and take the easiest route, the path of least resistance, to be able to get to your end goal. Otherwise, you feel like you haven't achieved anything if you haven't had at least 4 hours to sit around doing absolutely nothing. Man of efficiency, yes. Put a bit more roots back in here. So this is the avenue of trees that greet you on the way into Walhampton. I'm doing too much work around in this bit that I don't need to be doing work on. Oh yeah, then that also happens. I get distracted, and I more than likely have ADHD, but no one's ever diagnosed me with it. I get very all over the place. Right, set that to that. Yeah, be efficient with your resources makes sense. Yes, it is. So I divert what I'm doing to things that require my attention there and then. I like to keep a 10-minute review on everything I'm doing, just to make sure that I'm doing something the most efficiently. Even if I put out a tweet the other day about how I how I end up spending so much time scrolling through social media for no reason. I need to stop that. I need to take back my life. I need to pull my finger out and build Walhampton to the best it can be. Who's with me? Right, anyway. who is with me. Right. So you'll be happy to know the next project we start after Walhampton will be the stately home. And I cannot wait to build that. I've had a taste of it now. That square has something stately about it. So when we get around to building that stately home, oh man, oh. The interior. We shall see about the interior. I'm with you, perfect. Alright, I'll come back through and fill up all of that in a bit with some bushes and some trees and that. But yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm happy we're back on the road again. Ooh, stately home. Yes. I'm not going to reveal which one. MS Builds knows, for I share all my building secrets with him, man. No, I just sent him a picture the other day and went, I'm building that. And he was like, yeah, but when? You need to finish the other stuff. And I was like, yeah. Oh, man. If only I started this many years ago. Right, anyway. Where are we? What's everyone up to today? Who's doing anything interesting? Anything exciting? Anything good? Right, let's fill it back in with some soil. Don't ask me why I'm up here instead of down there doing the square. I may actually invite some people over to help me build a park in a bit, but I don't know if we get onto that tonight. How do you feel about messing up and Kerala seeing the cat? Wow, Doomsday. That's incredible. I like that. That's nice. Yes, Carter. Shall we discuss the incident on Twitter that sort of put a smile on my face, but also mortified me? So, some time ago, I was followed on Twitter by Corrales. You may know him from the Hermitcrafts and the Inspiration series. And I forgot he followed me, and I put out a tweet as I normally do when I post a video. And instead of checking, I don't tend to check what I write these days, especially just tapping away on autocorrect or whatever. So I type it in and I say, check out my first car tutorial. And I post it through and I don't think anything more of it. Because I think, in my head, I've written the word car. Now, it turns out I actually wrote the word cat. And Corrales picked up on this. And he comments underneath, fantastic cat. And then, yeah, all embarrassment ensues. And I'm just like, oh no. So, yeah, so people started liking and commenting. And yeah, it was nice. It was a nice little thing. It was just one of those sort of, somebody famous knows who I am, please. So yeah, it's a really surreal moment when you see a notification on your phone. When you see a notification on your phone that is from someone that you followed for years, but it's kind of like, what? It's like, what do you mean cat? Oh no. And it's that instant sort of stomach drop feeling of I've made a mistake. But yeah, it was weird. I still sort of sit here and it's like a hazy dream. Anyway, that be that. It's a cool looking Victorian cat indeed. Yes, it is. WBC builds on Hermitcraft Season 8. Well, I mean, I'm not holding my breath for that. Have you seen my survival style? Christ. I don't think I would last very long on there. I think I would be hung, drawn and quartered by those who do not agree with my practices of survival. Right. Anyway, sorry, I missed out on some other things I was reading through here. Get my stuff ready for work tomorrow, first day back after 9 blissful days off. Oh, you should have mentioned that I would have streamed for you. But no, that's nice. I had some time off last week, week before, and it was bliss-ish. I spent most of it building that world for the Victorian thingamaboob. Thanks for the follow, Hot Nacho. So that was that. What other things were said? You're going to want to shoot me for mentioning the idea of actually liking it, but that's it. What about an outdoor theatre? Oh, an amphitheatre. Oh, that's a nice idea. Could build that at one point. That is a really good idea, actually. We'll have a look. There's one in Cornwall I know of. I think it's called the begins with a C. And it's the Carnac Theatre, I think it is. It's in the side of a cliff overlooking the sea, and it's beautiful. I don't know if that's Victorian or not. It might be. If it is, we shall build it. More distractions. Yeah, that was a flop. Wait, what was a flop? My car wasn't a flop. That video's been doing alright. Oh, the survival series. Yes, sorry, I was trying to think back to what you're meaning. Yeah, to be honest, I think if I carried on, it would have been okay, but you guys weren't interested, so we stopped it. Always welcome to start up again. Always welcome to start up again at one point. Just need Jamie back for some tours at some point. I mean, I have spoken to him today, and he's very much up for doing some more tours. So it's me now. I need to sit down and film them with him. We've got quite a lot on the server to go through and see, so that'd be quite nice to do. God, who'd have thought taking off a few layers of dirt would have taken that much time, but needs must. Needs must indeed. Right. That looks a lot better now. Much more stately. Okay, so what we need to do is go through and just texturize it. Instagram too, although I don't check my socials very often. Yes, I'm quite proliferant. Oh, I cannot say that word. Proliferant. I'm quite active on the Instagrams. I think this week I passed. I know I saw something similar in Rainbow Six. Oh, okay. I got some very random comments on Reddit. Instagram, yes. So I posted a little sneaky screenshot of a square last night saying more to come soon, and yeah, got like 1.2k likes on it. But anyway, I've passed 5,100 followers on Instagram. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. It's like this month is bad for me, hay fever wise. Say mural. No, we don't want to go for that again. By the way, I saw the great sculpture of Jamie's close to the station. I don't think it's there anymore. I think it's been sent back to the lands from which it came. Have to do homework. Hopefully I can drop and see the rest of the stream in a bit. No worries. Oh, thanks for the link there, Carter, on the Instagrams. Prolific. That's the word. Not prolific, prolific. Anyway. Ooh, which corner should I take it from then? It seems to bend off in all sorts of directions. But yeah, if you guys are starting up any form of YouTube account for content creation or anything, all I can recommend is that you are active on all the social medias all the time, forever and ever. Mainly just because that's the best way to connect with people, but it's also the best way to get yourself out there and to get people to recognise who you are. And also it just allows more content creators to come over and look at you. This is really unnerving staring into that bright light, but yeah. So that's my little bit of advice. Not that it really matters, but because I'm not the best around. Yeah, I sang that. Chorus dirt. I probably want to put a bit of Poodle in there. Right. Now to mix it up a little bit more. So this is what I was doing about 12 o'clock last night, going through and adding bushes and that to my my area over there. How much time should I spend on social media? WBC builds, yes. Yes, definitely yes. So right now I'm looking at, I've posted those pictures on Reddit, Instagram and Twitter for my King Square. and they're all in varying degrees of success, but you know, you get comments and you get likes and you get whatever, and you go back over and I make sure to answer pretty much all the comments I can, just for one, because it's nice, and two, because some people just like to make points that I'm just like, no, excuse me, excuse you. Right, what did I have it as last night? I knew I should have written it down. I think it was 25, 18, 12, and it was, I'm going to say 10, 18, 13. Then we also had, I think it added up to 40, didn't it? Oh no, it needs to be 5. No, it did add up to 15. So 15 grass. And then 50% 0. There we go. There we go. That's quite a nice little bushage. White Crypt, hello. Welcome to the chat. How's it going? I was going to say as well, if any of you guys are watching and haven't followed, please be sure to. We're trying to reach that goal. But I don't think we are going to. I think I put something like 500 followers by the end of October. And I was just like, yeah, that should be achievable. And then I only stream once a week, so I've only got myself to blame. Have you seen a Victorian sewer cathedral? The Victorians made elaborate steel structures inside sewage plants. Oh yes. So if you think of the one at Abbey, is it Abbey Wood? Abbey Woods, yeah. The pumping station there is like a cathedral. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I know, bailed on us last night. Hey, you can see the reason why I bailed on you guys last night. I was deep in the throes of building. I couldn't fathom streaming and building. I was deep. But yeah, no, sewage works. Victorians love them. So much better. See, this is the thing. Over the last year of building Walhampton, my building skills, my planning skills, everything has just improved to the point where Walhampton's an absolute mess. But that's a big but. We will get that changed when we come to do our next towns. Right, that should be that. Perfect. I think that looks a lot better now. A lot more greenery through there. Got some nice texturing going on with some bushes through there as well, and then on the ground as well when you look up at it. Lovely stuff. You may notice as well, this is all a mess. Can we be bothered to change it now? We can, and we shall. It's almost like practice makes perfect. Of course. What was the name of the pump house? I think it's Abbey Woods Sewage Works or Pump House. Take a look at that. The first was the best. Okay. I'm not sure what you meant by that, but sure. The first what? Right, so I'm getting rid of all of this, putting a pavement in there. Well, we've got to go to sleep, but have a great rest of your day / night. Thank you. Yes, it's the night here as well. I probably should be off to bed soon, but you guys know it. We don't sleep till Brooklyn. Right. Wow, what even reference was that? Why? Yeah, that should be fine. Just get those through. Oh no, why have I done that? Right. Abbey Woods, yes. Very fancy. I would call that a cathedral for show. So there is a game I'm looking forward to trying out when it comes out. I think it's going to be on early access soon. I know no real details about it, apart from it's called Manor Lords. I keep posting about it on Twitter, and it looks really cool. It's like a you know, medieval city builder. To me, I've always enjoyed medieval city builders, so it'd be quite an interesting one to see how that goes. Definitely a streaming game, I would say, if not at least a good few part series over my channel. It's like a lot of you guys, I know I keep saying it, I really want to play City Skylines as well, but just time, just time. To be honest, I don't like that. What I'm going to do is just have it so there's no curb at this point. Didn't you say you wanted to create a harbour town a while back, if that's what you're moving on to afterwards? After amalgamation, what have you brought about staging it for the event, like a royal visit? The Royal Yacht Victoria and Albert leaves outside the harbour. I imagine amalgamation was meant to be Walhampton, but yeah. Have you thought about staging it for an event? That's a really nice idea. And that would allow me to build a yacht. I mean, it's more work, but I like the sounds of that. Could be a good little bit of lore. We'll have a think about that. There we go. We'll just have it so that pavement just turns into that, and then this. Oh, did I not copy and paste it over here? I did, but I've only half pasted it. Why? Okay. 1 and then 1, 5. Well, I mean, amalgamation is also a good name for Walhampton, as you so rightly said. Huh, how annoying. It's an issue when working with different shapes to squares in this game. And also when you're working floating above. Oh my god, why am I so bad at this? Look, there's literally trees just left under here growing still. Instead of cutting any of this down, I have just built across the tops of trees. Ah, Minecraft, eh? You get no other game like it. That's the more sensible way of doing this. Set to, stack one down, and then set to that. Perfect. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing something like that. I think that'd be a neat idea to see how we go with that. So if any of you were in my Discord, you would have seen a picture I posted yesterday and share my builds, or share your builds, all about the original Whiteberg, when I built it back in 2011, when I was just a wee lad, and it was weird seeing that, because I remember so vividly building it. It was like my first proper survival world when I got the game, and well, everything was survival then. And seeing the progress from building the first couple of houses to then building a church or town hall or whatever I did. I was always building cities no matter what. Because before that I was always playing SimCity and stuff. But it's just crazy to think that back then that's what I was doing, and now 9 years later I'm still doing the same thing. Just this time people can now watch me do this thing. Strange thought. Anyway. While I was having my break as well, after the catastrophe that was the interior design, I was questioning my life choices and about to pack it all in. So you're happy, well, be happy you've actually got me back. I didn't just turn it all off and go sulk in the corner somewhere. Wee lad, isn't that a Scottish thing? Sort of. Stream beats lo-fi, I hear. Of course you do. The only thing to be playing on the streams these days, coming at you from WBC Streams. Yeah, Harris Healer's done a great job with that, or he's managed to get a great thing going with the stream beats. They're so sweet, so easy to listen to, so good in the background. My eardrums are happy. I hope your guys' eardrums are happy. Right, we're nearly there at the bottom of this road, which means this pace can be done. Oh, I wasn't gonna risk it then, but I wasn't. Right, cool. We put the end of the street out here. Interesting. I posted a painting for the texture pack and art for your eyes. Oh, cool. We'll have a look. The only issue with using, obviously, real life images and artwork from the real past is you wouldn't know what the copyright is on it. So it's all a case of, because we're going to be, Okay, to anyone that doesn't know, the texture pack is actually available to download if you are a Patreon or if you are a Whitebergian in our Discord. To become a Patreon, or follow our sort of channels over towards Discord, and you can find the link there, and then also it will then take you back to Discord again, so you can then go to the correct channel once you get the right rank, and you can get yourself the texture pack. Now, I decided to do it behind a paywall and also behind a sort of on a wall, because at the moment it's still under development, and it's a case of just sort of trying to figure out, for one, who's actually interested in it, and two, trying to get a little bit of Patreon stuff going. So that means it would make it a bit more fruitful for me to actually then try and do some more stuff on Patreon, if you catch my drift. Because it's not like I'm trying to do any of this for money. It is just a case of, it's nice to have a little bit of security in the background, especially in case things don't go great with some stuff and things and whatever. Yes. Words. Oh, that's looking really nice. I like that. That's got a really good feel to it now. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff indeed. Okay, so I think I've come to the decision that this is going to be the next episode of Let's Build Walhampton, and all of the stuff I've done previously needs to be saved and taken back a bit before we start on the final episode. Financial rainy day fund. Yeah, it's exactly that, and also it means what it's there for. I would ultimately say is it covers the cost of the server, and also it covers just the cost of ever buying new equipment, or if my PC broke or something like that. It just helps towards it. It's it's not like I've got a job and none of this is paying for any of my sort of lifestyle or anything like that. It is just a case of it's there if and when things go wrong with anything to do with the channel, or if I need to buy some new equipment, or so and it's on there on Patreon for $2 to get the rank, or the lowest rank on there, the only tier we've got advertised on there. So it's exactly, it's not that we're asking for money for it. It is just a case of it's just better that way, I would say, for now, until it gets to the point where it is really popular and people can associate it with a channel rather than it just being this texture pack that floats around. No one really knows where it comes from. But yes, so anyway, anyone that's just joined the stream, welcome. Tonight we are building the square known as King Square in Walhampton. Some of you may have seen this over on the social medias today. If not, this is your first viewing of it, then welcome. Tonight, in general, what I'm doing is the dreaded word that people in this channel know too well. Landscaping. And we're going to start off by sorting out this sorry state of affairs, which is mainly just roads and bits and bobs. So join me as I try and get this road in properly. Oh dear, I don't like this road. I'm going to hand paint it. Hand painted, you say? Yes, I do say. Boom. Right, you there, you take that command, boy, and bind it to this brush of cylinder, that by 3. Okay, that's what the level changes, right. I just think it gets a bit skinny down this bit, that's why I haven't really liked it. What I do need to do as well actually is then just take out the destroying brush, BR cylinder of 0, probably a size 7. Just start wiping away a lot of this. And then we'll just see how thick this road gets. That looks much healthier, right? Ugh. So what this is like the main road that comes, you come into town, and this is like the main bypass road. It takes you round to the bottom of town rather than going through the middle. And you come past the backs of these townhouses and that, which isn't anything crazy. It was built as a coach road anyway in the late 18th century. What I'm going to do is just completely cover it up, I think. And we'll draw the road in again. And we'll just go size 10. Let's get rid of it. Get rid of it. You know, you just have that thing in the back of your sort of. That's not what I want. This road has been never something I've been comfortable with, neither is this area, but we'll come back to that in a minute. So I designed this road when I only just really learnt how to use the curve command, which is a bit on the okay. And also this whole area has now been completely changed in its functionality. So what's going to happen is we're going to do something a bit drastic. You know me. Right. Convex. Pulse number 1. Number 2. Go for a nice slow sort of curve. Curve command. Yep, we're going to get the curve command in here for now. That one there. Yeah, it's part of World of it. Just showing it off now. Using the convex call, and then you type curve. You want to place a curve of black. We're going to do 0. How does that look? So it always helps to get a good road in. Let's undo 4. There we go. Let's undo all of that. So you guys knew this wouldn't be a WBC build stream without some of this, didn't you? How thick was that? Okay. Alright, I think we'll just cover it up then. Where's my cover up tool? Right. Erase its existence. Could be useful. It's very useful. I explain it quite a few times in my recent videos when it comes to the canals and how to build railways. So if you haven't already checked those out, go check out my tips and tricks videos. I give a bit more of an in-depth discussion on how to use it. I mean, I've just ultimately just shown you there how it works. Just allows you to draw curves, pretty much. Get rid of some of this hill. Oh, we could be here for some time. Why? I may ask some other friendly builders to come over at some point and help me. Right, let's try and fix this mess I made at one point in my life. So enjoy the stream beats while we remove piles of dirt. So I actually have houses for this area in mind already. Whether I build them as part of this episode of Let's Build Walhampton, I don't know yet. Possibly. I love how I have flip-flop from saying, yeah, we're going to get the school built, we're going to do all of that, to going, you see over here, I've built a townhouse that I shouldn't have built. By the way, man, how can you also make handmade natural curves without using the tool? I really want to learn about it. Well, you just sort of... To me, it's just a feeling of placing blocks on the ground. I never do a mathematical way of doing it because it's not worth the time. You just kind of have to, flow. Let's say that one there. Oh, you need to change up a bit. But you remember that other one was a little bit longer, so you keep decreasing and increasing in lengths of... I can't remember what these bits are called. Like changes in directions. You keep changing how long or short it is in order to create a nice, comfortable curve. But ultimately, I don't do that by hand much anymore because the curve command takes that all away. And I'm one of those people that, you teach a man to fish, he can eat for the rest of his life. But so once you get a tool that you could use that also frees up your time, I wouldn't think of an alternative. But I'm guessing for those people that can't access World Edit or don't want to use it, I got asked a strange question today on my post. They were like, did you place all the blocks yourself? And I replied with, well, all the buildings are mine. I've used World Edit to help. And they were like, oh. It's a very strange question. Anyway, oh, right, see you, Carter. Right, level that back out. Good evening, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Right, let's fill this in. Right, that's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, so what we have now is two different roads that need to be connected into one road, which then needs to be connected up to there without destroying these townhouses. So I love this sort of thing. I've got the map up tonight because reasons. The reason is just because I forgot, and also because I can't be bothered, and because we were on different worlds. But yeah, all makes sense in the end. And then we bring that up into the centre of this road here. Now this may work, this may not. Bit of trial and error with this one. Oh, that's quite a comfortable curve. That isn't down that end. Okay. See what this one's like. Looks like a bit of a tighter curve, and then move it into there. Yeah, it's quite a tight curve. Doesn't look too bad actually. Makes a bit more sense. Exactly, finally relax time. Happy to be able to watch a stream. Ah, lovely stuff. Yes, it's one of those streams where you just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Really, there's nothing more else you can do. We are here to build and chill. Now, what could be quite nice, and if I do it well, it may work, but if I don't, it shan't, is and then put a nice little tree or statue or something inside the middle section of that curve. Let's get rid of that, and that. Fill that back in. Oh, with that. But yeah, so I try my best to get as much done on streams as we can. It all becomes a little bit difficult sometimes, but I'm going to take a quick little break. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Right, did you miss me? Let's get back into it. So, where were we? We were trying to put in this road, if I remember correctly. I think we will. I'm just trying to think. So that's... We're going to have it like that? Yeah, I think that would make sense. That would look quite nice. And we could put something in here, which would be like a statue or a tree or something. As that's the corner, that's like Park Corner, we'll call it, or something. Already have a name for it. Cool. Right, so it swings off this way. Need like a little curve there, and then it swings back round on itself like that, like so. It's probably too tight. It's the issue with this sort of thing. It's quite hard to judge, and to be honest, this is what I kind of do in real life as well. So it's always quite hard to judge when you put a curve between 2 points. I was looking through the Discord Meeps of Us channel. It's just hilarious. Yeah, there's quite a bit in there. Yeah, the Discord's fun. If anyone hasn't joined it, please come on in. There's always something going on. I like to keep it nice and lively. Like to keep lots of chats going on. Oh, thanks for that, Zio. Ah, that might be a bit better. I don't know if we're going to be able to make this work. I think it's too... I think what we'll do is just have a small little road. It's not going to be like a main... Yeah, okay. It's not railway. That's what I need to remember. It's not a railway track. It doesn't need to be like completely curved and works like that. So sorry, join me now for the next 20 minutes while we try and figure out how to do this. Right, that was throwing me off. Okay, right. Let's see what it looks like then. So is that intersection going to be like a field or a grassy area in the middle? Yeah, or like it have like a tree or a couple of trees, and it's going to be, you know, a little area, maybe even a statue or something. You know it. We always like to hit the rambling stages. Ramble good and proper, we do. Right. How far up was it? You there, sir. Me? What day is it? Well, sir, it's Christmas Day. Stop you right there, Silly Jim. I think 5 is way too big. I think 3 was a comfortable size. Right. Cool. Born a rambling man. That's what's very true, sir. Right, we'll take that to there before the gravel all falls out. The sheer concentration then. Okay. Has granddad syndrome. Wind him up and watch him go, yep. Back in 1962, we have to use dickety because the Kaiser stole our word for 20. I believe that's a Simpsons quote. But don't quote me on that. Right, does that make sense what we've gone for here now? Do you have a timeline for the upcoming videos like the workhouse? Well, as you can see, we've abandoned that. All hope. No, timeline is the next couple of weeks, months, years. I don't know anymore. It's hard to tell because I don't physically have enough time to do everything ever. Like the rest of this week, I get taken up by me. Taken up by the server update tour. It takes a couple of evenings to put together, so I'll be sort of, yeah. That's the real hard thing about this. It's juggling the time between, you know, actually doing the building side of things and also making sure there's videos once a week. Those out. No, not right. Undo another frame. Right. Yeah, see you, man. I really have to go. Good night, everyone. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Where are we going with that? It's really hard to trace things on this game. There we go. That's better. Okay. I'm really liking this. I think that looks good. Just gonna sort out the edges a little bit more. Perfect. You should get some interns. What to edit my videos? Yeah. I still got to film them. That's the thing. I still got to sit down and film the videos. I don't really know what the correct answer is to any of it, to be honest. It would pay to bring some people on, but I don't know if I'm. The issue is here. I don't know if this is a sustainable growth. I don't know if my channel is going to do well. I don't know. And the ideas I've got in my head are beautiful, and we've got so much sort of stuff to still do. I've got years worth of content, and whatever comes in between of collaborations and other things that happen. Yes, fine. But it is a case of if I invest too much money into it and too much time and nothing comes of it, which I ultimately think is highly unlikely, but you never know. People could suddenly go, well, I'm bored of this man building Victorian stuff, and then just run away. I don't know. I would like to bring people on to help me do the videos. There is so much to it. But it's not like I don't enjoy the video making, that's the thing. I really enjoy making my own videos, but if it allows me to do more of them, then so be it. Too much of the apple juice? I've just finished it. I've only had that one can. No, I suffer from really, like, my motor skills aren't great in that hand. can't do very dexterous jobs with it. It's a good job I play guitar with my left hand. Oh, I'm so happy I've come over here and done this. Although I have no... Right, let's try and flatten all of this out so it's actually proper. Out of curiosity, if you do blow up and could make a good living out of YouTube, would you give up being an engineer? No, I wouldn't. I don't think I could bring myself to do that. Give up being an engineer and give up all of that. The years of training and work and just time I've already given to being that, and not just that, it is my dream job. Always has been, being a civil engineer. So the fact I'm already in it and doing well and having fun and enjoying myself, it's a blessing. But yes, YouTube would be nice, and it's always going to be this hobby on the side for me to do. Maybe part-time work instead, where I don't have to fulfill, But I honestly would never. I don't know. It's a really, really tough one, and it's something I think about quite often. Because when you're sort of laughing and joking, saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna have 1 million subs one day." In about 4 or 5 years' time, it could be a possibility, and we'll just sort of have to plan for it, I guess. Yeah. You always hear those people that say, "Oh, I'm doing this, until I make it, and then I can stop working and do YouTube full time." Yeah, that's cool. A lot of people aren't in jobs they thoroughly enjoy, and they aren't with people they love being with, and they aren't, fulfilling actually part of their life goals already. A lot of people are in those sort of dead-end jobs who just want to get out and want to try something themselves. I've never felt trapped at my job, and I've never felt like it isn't something I want to be at. We have hard days, everyone does, but the way I'm doing both still at the moment is so much fun. One feeds the other, and vice versa, but lifestyle-wise, it's terrible. It is terrible. Yeah, exactly. It's part-time working at best. The problem is, it's money talks at the end of the day, and time is money. So if you feel like you're spending too much time wasting time, let's just say, and the money's better doing YouTube, then yeah, we'll see what happens. But there's no absolutes in this. I'm a man who doesn't like uncertainty, and which is why I ask so much about like whether I'm doing something right, whether these ideas are good. The niche I'm trying to market is so small. It's growing, but only because we're growing it, and it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it is really hard to wake up every day and go, right, we're gonna try and crack out some more videos again today. People are gonna definitely want to see a car from the early 20th century being built. I did that video last week because I had nothing else on the go, video wise. So yeah. Oh, I hear a helicopter going over again. Someone's got to be the pioneer, exactly, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard. It's like I'm alone in this sort of thing at the second. Not from you guys, but from like anyone else, content creator wise. I've not found anyone out there who's on the same sort of wavelength as what I'm doing. I think ultimately we're going to find some people who are, and we can always bond and get a good session and series and whatever going. But not yet. I haven't found anyone yet. Oh yeah, signal box. Yeah, yes, I know. I know you guys want those sorts of things. It's fine. Yeah, you can have it. You can have it soon. But you. Yes, yeah. I'm ultimately going to make a video about the square. Yeah. It'd be a bit of a Let's build Walhampton episode. But it'd be a bit different because I'm like, well, I'm going to copy and paste this in from my other world and placed it in there. But that's what it is. What it is. Right. Let's crack out. What am I trying to do apart from make a mess? I'm getting pretty tired from just trying to figure this out. All of this can go. I'm not happy with any of that. How have I managed to miss it and gone? Dock Lane. I know you guys are here for Dock Lane. We're not ready yet for Dock Lane. I mean, Dock Lane's here, but I want to get the backs of these buildings done. We'll leave that area for later on. This road needs to go in. This is the thing when you start to realise actually how much work goes into a project like this. It's remarkable that I've actually achieved anything. Be our cylinder of 12 and 10. I'm just going to go through and sort all this out. Just level it all off. Dock Lane is too important to rush it. You gotta wait. Yes. Yeah, we're not rushing that. I'm not in the mood for that yet. City building does widen your eyes with the It really does. It's I think a lot of people don't really see how much work goes into any of it. And I think ultimately you guys, you see, me once or twice a week doing it on stream, and then I go away and do a bit off camera and that, but still, that's still hours of work, which doesn't always equate to much. So it's like, what have we been doing for hours? It's all like the process. You've got to believe you've got an end goal in mind still in order to get through it all. Otherwise, it's just a absolute... It's really hard. City building does open your eyes to the sphere scope of design required to lay out of roads. Yes, I personally wouldn't mind more relaxing streams. Is this one a bit energetic? No, I know what you mean. You wouldn't mind more of these. I personally wouldn't mind giving more of these, to be honest. It's just I need to get back in the mood sometimes for it. Username. Hello, welcome to the stream. How's it going? No, all your streams are relaxing. I mean, more streams. Yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah. I think we've ultimately ended up with the same road we had before we Started replanning the roads, but never mind. I think it looks better this way. Oh. What's my favourite block? Oh, that is a tricky one. I like stripped birch. I also like anvils. I wouldn't class them as a block. White concrete powder. White concrete powder, definitely. Okay, okay. What about you? What are you guys' favourite blocks? Dark oak for me. Oh, cool. That's a pretty good block. I remember when they introduced dark oak. Man, that was a mad time. Feels so long ago. Nice choice. Stripped or not very nice colour, lots of range. Bricks are my favourite. Well, bricks are the most useful, yes. They're a good choice again. You can do so much with bricks. Make big bags of buildings. Do you know what? I love these stream beats. It's so relaxing. I don't know why, but the path blocks is oddly enhanced. Yes, it is. Path, I like the colour of it. Smooth sandstone. See, I remember when you couldn't even obtain smooth sandstone. And it was like you had to cheat in some double blocks of it. Double slabs of it. And it was just like, wow, this thing's cool. And then they finally brought it out in 1.14, I think it was. Was it 1.3, but then they didn't bring out the slabs and the stairs and that until later. Right. Might get you to get some smaller brushes out for this bit. I'm not sure what update it was, but I never played in between. No, I didn't either. I only rejoined playing it again when it came on to 1.14. I've just burned my fingers trying to get the tea out of the water. Oh no. I was busy playing with my friends, enjoying playing, but not what I enjoy playing. Oh right, what were you doing? I mean, in between all of that time, I took up playing World of Warcraft, played a lot of Rust, a lot of 7 Days to Die, just really chilled in between it. I kind of, you know, you kind of look back at those days like you missed the freedom that you had before Minecraft. It's a weird feeling. Even that special tongs, not burn my fingers. Oh wow. Just realised this all needs to be up this level. Okay, I think that's alright. Never in my wildest dreams did I expect to ever be terraforming this part of town again. I've already done it once. I put the river through. That was pre-MS builds telling me how to terraform. I play shooter games and that, yeah. Curious to why you lay down sand. Sand fills in the holes. So if you've got lots of crevices underneath, or crevasses, sorry, or whatever, underneath this ground, you place sand down and it levels itself. It's the same with, you know, you place it on a lot of things, and like, if I just do it here, it levels itself out, so you get a bit more of a, you know, an interesting shape if you need it. Dirt and grass just doesn't allow you to manipulate it as much. But I do it for the property of it actually falling into holes and filling it up, so I don't have to do the whole stack one underneath everything. Especially now I'm using gravel in my roads. No, that's fair enough. I never used it. Never used to. Alright, let's get a smaller brush out. Just use that one. Do a 5 and just get these little corners in. Alright, well it looks like it's me to bring this all up another level as well anyway. No, that's the park. I won't. Oh no, we already have over there, haven't we? Oh, we'll bring it up to about there. That's fine. Yeah, can I connect in? Back over here again. So yeah, what I'm doing here is terraforming the land that will form Limemore Park. Yeah, I know the commands off by heart-ish now for a lot of stuff, but you know, I'm still learning every day with it. It's never a day that I don't find something a little bit new out. I do the same with AutoCAD at work. You spend all day with it, but then you finally, when you're trying to do something different, let's say, you finally find out something you didn't know before, and it's like, oh wow, that's blown my mind. I've wasted so many years. So like here, now I can fill in this hole and it'll be done. Perfect. AutoCAD is bane of my existence. ATM. It's not the CAD that's my bane, it's the work I've got to do on it. But I'm always happy to share in your pain if you wish. Turn this into the AutoCAD disgusted chat. Right, I'm going to grab out a smooth tool quickly because I just want to finish this up. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. What are you making? So, mood killing society, yes. I'm currently doing a bit of landscaping for a park that's going to go into my town. Behind these townhouses that also need their gardens finishing off of it. Set to 5. Let's get this all sorted out. So I'm just going around now and smoothing out a bit of landscape here. Filling any holes that need filling in. Like the postman. Right. I mean, it's not the nicest edge of a river, but hey, it is what it is. All needs a bit of landscaping along it anyway. Yes, sandcastles, sand. I learned the basic AutoCAD in my first year at uni, then left that major though, so, oh right. Don't want to be an engineer. Oh, I wanted to know. Yeah. What music do you like to listen to? What kind of engineer are you, WBC? I'm a civil engineer. I work in aviation, so airport design, airfield design, as in the bits the aircraft use. Don't do any of the fancy buildings. Just a random creative world of yours. Well, it's the WBC builds server. It's one that we've got quite a few people on. This is the city of Walhampton, which is... Why have I got so much... There we go. This is, yeah, my town of Walhampton, which is just a huge town. This is my recent project, which is the square, which I gotta say, brings this area together so well. So beautiful. Love it. Love it. But yeah, so if you want to check out any more of my work, head on over to my YouTube channel. If you just do / YouTube, you'll find the link there. This is going to be the new dock lane. Wait, it is dock lane. we have to pass it to get to dock lane's literally here. Is it based on RL City? Some of the buildings are taken from the real town of Lymington, but the layout and all of that is purely mine. This is pretty much all mine, apart from the layout of that. It's similar to that in Bristol, but the actual townhouses out of my head. That's Dock Lane there. Yeah, it's the rest of Dock Lane. Dock Lane starts there, finishes there. This is what was missing from it. Looks cool, mate. Following this, definitely want to keep up with the progression. Thank you. Yes, I stream at least once a week, and I try and keep up to date on all my social medias as to what I've been building. And I post time lapses and that over on my channel on YouTube, and also just the occasional other video whenever we get some stuff done. questionable scheme. Do you know what? We have streamed every Tuesday, so you can't question my motive there. Excuse the damage to the buildings, but we'll fix that in a second. And Mondays and Sundays. Do you also do commissions, for example? I don't take commissions. I don't do builds for money, and I don't have the time for that sort of thing. I just build for fun and for YouTube. Are we hiring? So service hiring you. Yeah, I honestly, I don't tend to build for money, and I don't really have, yeah, like I said, like have the time. I just pay on the stream these days. Yes, yes, you do. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, always worth asking. Yeah, no, it's all about time. I work a full-time job as well as spending most of my time doing this and making videos, so it keeps me busy. But it's yeah. It's honest work. Right, I think that's probably a good landscape. This will all fill in the cracks later on. That will sort out in a bit. That's fine. For the purposes of what we're doing in this area, I think that's okay. Lol, paying subs and bits. Yeah, he does make some good videos if you want to check out them. Yeet. That was a yeet, but not also a yeet. It needs to come out to about here. Are the cats driving down this road? So yeah, we'll put some cats on these roads later on. Corrales will be pleased. He already approved of the cats, so he or she see the cats in style. We need like a cat emoji now, but where the cat looks like a car. Or just a stylish cat, and then only people that know the true story will understand, and it will just become a meme. Where's Emoji Man when you need him? I think he's clocked off for the night. Right, what I'm going to do is blah 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 blah. What axe is that? That one. What are you? You're a dirty tool. You're that. We seem to have lost our other one, so you're going to be a BR of sphere 2. I'll give you a size of 30. Mask you to 12. And how about you? Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, that caught me off guard then. Wasn't expecting it to be so big. And it's literally as by magic, just as I mentioned the word Corrales, a notification pops up on my phone saying he has a new Hermitcraft video out. It's like my phone's listening to me. Look at memes are us, oh good lord. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's an interesting cat. Yeah. Oh god. Coincidence? I think not. Trivago. Okay. 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 This area is now looking a bit more polished and pristine. He says, looking over here at the... Why did I used to keep landscape the same as... Ugh, disgusting. Get out of it. It's not what I wanted to do, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. Let's put a bit more in there. It's only... yes. What is this? Pink Panther Mobile or something? Yeah. Oh my god, what? What are you? Oh, I'm just going to do the fix water command. Fix water radius. That big. Oh, you want me to stand in the water? 36,000 blocks have been fixed. Thank you. Yeah, this river needs real TLC. So who else here likes watching horrors and that? I do love Halloween and the time of month of October. There's that new series coming out next Friday called Haunting of Bly Manor, which looks quite good. It's got the same cast and that of The Haunting of Hill House, if anyone saw that. So I'm looking forward to that coming out. A bit more of a psychological horror by the looks of it. Based upon the story of the turning of a screw. I don't know if anyone's read that novella, but it's a very good one. Care to enlighten us? I have 3 cards. What? No horrors for you. Oh, okay. Are the noises I make when I accidentally place sand all over the place. Either history, sci-fi, or comedies for me. Interesting. BR smooth 5. Get in the river. I like Halloween, the concept is spooky, but I can't do horrors. It gets into my head. Oh yeah, it gets into my head for a while. That's what I like about it. I like something that lingers. Something that completely changes my outlook on life as well. They're always the best horrors. Something where I'm never the same again after watching it. Where I spend most of my time staring out the porch window. Is he okay? No, he watched that video the other day. Oh, which one? Yes, that one. It was the final episode of Let's Build Walhampton. But that doesn't exist. So you thought. What am I talking about? Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh, the helium chopper's round again. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I offer something slightly different. I offer you something that no other streamer gives you, and that is a man in his mid-20s breaking down live on stream while playing Minecraft. No one asked him. He's just here. And people sometimes just hurl money at him as well. Cough. Cough. I managed to spill that down half my front. I think it's nearly time for bed. Who would give this man money? I've got to go too. Oh, no worries, guys. Thanks for stopping by at least a bit until the rambling started. I have seen Japanese horror films without the sound. That wasn't scary enough to keep me away from sleeping. Okay. It must be quite hard to infer through context what's going on without sound in a horror film, but each to their own. Right, I'm just going to get this road in and then plot out some of the plots on the back of these houses. And then we'll call it a day. What was it, 11? Ooh, blimey. Ah, thanks for those little bits there. Lovely stuff. I really wasn't asking for... I didn't mean to demand money from people. Give me your hard-earned cash now. Okay, bye. I'll see you next week. Wait, it's 11? I was only supposed to drop by for an hour. I'm up at 5. Oh no. Wasn't that much for the child. They got demonized. Oh no. Well, I might as well stay for later now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much later I'm going to stay. But stay. Stay for a while. I don't want to do anything I don't want to regret in the morning, which is not finishing this square off. At least it can be somewhat ready for tomorrow's video. I just want this little bit of square down at the back. Yeah, do you subscribe to the idea you can catch up sleep? Because, you know, some nights you have amazing night's sleeps, others you don't. But there's always that sort of one night where you feel like you've recharged everything. Oh. Could do with one of those sleeps right now. Why? I just want to put that there. Do you know what? I love roads like this, where you can stand and look at it scissoring off? No, zipping off. That's a slightly different conversation to be having at 11 o'clock at night. I do and I don't. I think you can't catch up the time lost of sleeping 4 hours. Sleep recharges what? The body, the mind. I don't sleep enough and my thoughts go all crazy throughout the day. Why do you think I'm a delirious man by the end of a Tuesday night? It's not through the fact that that's just my personality. It's literally my brain has not had enough sleep. I didn't get to sleep until 2 last night. What's this magic we speak of? Exactly. America is at a crossroads. Not precisely America, but you get it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get what's going on over there tonight. Or today, or whatever. What's 8 hours of sleep I felt like again? I don't know. At most I get 7. At sort of the very normal, I get about 6. 6 is alright. I feel alive after 6. Average 6 these days, yeah. To be honest, I did read somewhere that any sort of average human adult, try and say these words properly, average human adult is likely to function perfectly fine on 6 hours of sleep. Yeah, I've been falling asleep about 2ish. To me, it's the coffee that I drink. I've gotten into a habit of drinking a 5 o'clock coffee now. So very bad. So very, very bad. Welcome to WBC Builds Late Night Streams. We're here again talking about coffee and what to do with it. How to take your caffeine and brown. How to enjoy the hot cup of Java. Who calls it Java? I've never called it Java. Apart from when I drink the hot Java lava, which is just the best name for it, because that's exactly what it does to your body. Oh, that's a strong one. I think it's a strength 6 or 10, I can't remember now. Coffee makes you sleepy? I don't think you're drinking it correctly. Oh wow, this road looks so much better. Looks down that end. Pish. We'll sort that out, wouldn't it? What I was more focusing on was this bit. This all looks more integrated now. Nothing looks out of place anymore. Good. I love it when a plan comes. Not going to say together because we know it hasn't come together yet. Not at all. Not at all. Yes, willow tree in the triangle overhanging the roads. Ooh. Should we get this little triangle going? See what that looks like. Now, because it's the early 20th century and cars are mainly feline creatures, God, I don't think we need a raised curb at this point. I think we can try something a little bit different. And yes, I did just say that cars are feline creatures now. Oh, I see. That's an interesting one. I guess it's the way the brain recepts caffeine. To me, I need 3 in the morning to get to that functioning stage. After the 3rd, it's usually lunchtime, so then I get a bit of sugar in me. And then it's on to the work. I said this to my manager the other day. I was like, you know, I don't really work until the afternoon. They were like, yeah, it's the same for me. Mornings are just there to play catch up on what happened the day before or the night before. And then the afternoons are the real working time. Like when I was at university, my main functioning hours for actually doing work were between 7 and 3 a.m. As in 7 p.m. So it's just like, what? Takes to get the engines burst to a different level. So let's all start referring to cars as cats in Whiteberg. Nothing else. Ah, it's a beautiful cat you've got there. The joke will be lost on millions one day, but we'll know. I'll do it in the next tour with Jamie. I won't tell him what happened. I won't tell him the meaning of it. He'll just be like, okay. What's worse than a cat? A cat. Right. Do I want it raised or lowered bed? Ooh. Okay. Raised. Okay. Who are you talking to? Me? It was a mistake. Oh. Not I was a mistake, or I was... You can see my fingers have stopped working properly. Congrats, you're seriously dedicated now. I know, solid effort, yeah. I wouldn't mind wasting my my netherite, my ancient debris on some absolutely fine pieces of farming equipment. They can see me through the long, dark nights. Come hither, my garden tool. Alright, ye scallywags. Let's see what we can do with these. Right, BR2. We'll give it a bit more strength on that one. We'll give it 22. Oh, better give it a thingy-maboob. Sphere, yep. 20% 2. No. No, that needs to be 60%. And the other two can be 20 each. Yep, that's what I was trying for. Poodle, and then I'm actually knackered. I'm gonna try and get this tree in, and then we'll see where we are. Poodle, and then coarse dirt. We'll give it a size of 4. Clearly he types 5, but sure. No comment. Come hither, garden tool. Is that a quote we get on a mug one day? No, I think that's a fireable offence at work. I think most people will see through the casual sexism there. Right. You say willow, I say we could do willow. We could do with a willow. Right, let's see. It's not really capturing my attention. I'm gonna see what the order looks like. It's a very small tree. Not my cup of tea. Right. Ooh, you look quite nice. I love how you said 4 typed 3 and definitely typed 5. Yeah, it's one of those days. It definitely is one of those days. You in the hole? You're not the tree I'm looking for. Every day. I don't know how I've got so far in life. Have I even got anywhere in life? I'm still sitting in my bedroom playing Minecraft. You know, I pretend everything's alright, but this is my life. What's a green ash when you're at home? Late night confessions. Forgive me, Father, for I still play Minecraft. Oh, my poor child. Off with you. I'm trying to find a tree that looks like a tree I want. Is it the ash? Is that what I wanted? There's a tree that has a nice overhang. Ah, yes. Oh, we're not getting into life. No, we're not going that deep. I'm just putting trees in the ground. That's all I was mentioning. I don't know what you guys are on about. Good evening, Carter. Welcome to the stream. Also, congrats on your new premiership over on our Discord server. You are now an admin. Right. Let's get this tree in. I want to flip it 180, so probably means I need to go over here and paste it. Where have you got to? Oh, you're over there still. Oh. My nose is running like mad. Why? Oh, you're over there. I like that. I think that looks quite nice, and I think that's going to work quite well when we get the other trees around this area as well. I don't know why I'm doing that, but yeah. Hey, how are you? I'm good, thanks. Yes, well, I'm just as tired as you are, so I'm going to head off. Be up at 5. Great stream as always. See you next time. Thanks for sticking around for the whole thing, as always. You're a legend, mate. Right. You there. Those who remain. Good evening. What is you? Do I want you? I take you. I do try. Oh, I can't put it on. Okay, it's at the point where I'm trying to bind tools to stone. It's not a good night. Kids, don't play Minecraft when you're quite tired. I also like how I said kids when clearly there are no children watching this. I haven't screamed yet, so I guess. What are you making? At the moment I'm making a little island in between 2 roads, well 3 roads for my town here. It's all part of this development here, which is the townhouses. I like that, that looks really nice. I'm just getting this little bit of road in before I finish up for the night. A child on the inside, does that count? Coffee funds needs to be used, I see. Yes, it seems to be quite full. It's getting well. We've had a good haul again, which is always nice. Haul and oats came. That's a joke no one's gonna get. Right, what I'm gonna do is fill. Did I copy and paste it? No, I didn't again, did I? Oh, why must I make my life hard? 40%, 18, 12. Make sure I copy and paste this. 15%, 18, 13. No, it wasn't that at all, was it? 20%. There was another 15% there. And that was grass. It was 50% 0. We're going to fill it into the size one. Do what? Ooh. Okay, that looks nice. Hall and Oates, yeah. I don't know if you guys ever watched Vic Reeves and Bob Mortimer much, but they did like a spoof of Simon and Garfunkel called Mulligan and No Hair, and that was an interesting affair. Anyway, that's that. I like that. I think when this whole area comes together, that's one of those sort of crowning glory moments. Oh yes. Let's turn that field of view off, because it's causing me all sorts of auto exposure as well. Good evening, how's it going? Is it my eye? Oh, that's why it's all waving in the breeze. Yes, that looks nice there. So you're coming into Walhampton from that direction. You've come through the toll gates. You now turn right or left down this road. Very nice clean road now. And you get to this point and you look in there and you can see a little square going on. What we do need to do is put the other bit of square in. The other path that comes from there to there. We'll do that in a second. You go on down and then you find yourself turning in again at this junction here. into the courtyards, which will be stables for all of these houses. Or you can come in. What was this road called again? Limewell Park Road. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I'm really happy I've done that now. That looks good. Does look good. Right, I'm just going to get some little bits and bobs done before we finish. So it's just a case of let's get it tied up later on. Good. Love your builds. Watched a lot of your building videos. Great example of British architecture in Minecraft. Thank you. That's what I try and do. It's a very unsung era of building on Minecraft. So I like to bring it to the forefront of people's minds a bit more. That's just fun to build, isn't it? It just really is. Right. Is this still on convex? It is. Put you back to cuboid. Right. What I could do is take out that. Let's just try and walk this way. Straight lines. You've inspired me a lot on my own server. I'm recreating the whole of London 1-to-1 in Minecraft. Well, good luck with that. That's all I can say. I attempted once upon a time to recreate the entirety of Lymington, which is a small town on the south coast, 1-to-1. It sort of worked, and it sort of didn't. And there's a few assets in this town now from it, and I kind of wanted to do the same thing with this, but again, it never did the whole idea of that. It's a hell of a project, and yeah, I know Lymington. Oh, nice. Yeah, I use it for all me. A lot of inspiration. Apart from this doesn't exist anywhere in the world. Yeah, that's how it's spelled. That's exactly how it's spelled. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly acceptable. Right, so there'll be a grass path, I think, down this side as well. Yeah, so that's always been my go-to place for inspiration. London's always another one that I like to take ideas from, because it's just one of those towns, again, it just has a perfect amount of architecture. There's an area I was studying today, I think it was called Blackheath. It's got some great Georgian buildings down there. I definitely need to rebuild that as part of Whiteberg one day. So what I'm going to do is build like there's like a little park that goes here, and then you cross and then you go into the bigger park. It's all very green around this part of town. Do you have Discord? Yes, if you do !Discord, one word, you'll get yourself the link to it. Blackheath is a lovely crescent that I posted the other day. Yes, it does. I've always want to build that one. I'm just trying to think of the best place to do it. I may even do it as a standalone feature somewhere. It's just so beautiful. So different as well. You rarely see those. There was one designed or planned to be built in Southampton called the Polygon. Was never done. Half built. As a lot of crescents are, they're all speculative. Speaking of speculative crescents, or speculative town squares. I love that. There's a slight, it's not exactly a straight line, but you've got a path that runs from that corner there, from the avenue, all the way across the centre of the square, out to Limewell Park. Lovely bit of planning. It's like it was all planned. If you're free at some point in the future, we'd love to show you around our server. Oh, that'd be amazing. Yes, I'm sure I can free up an hour or so at some point. I love seeing what other people have been working on, especially when it's in a similar field. Could be a literal field, could be a metaphorical field. We don't know yet. Yes, okay. Yes. You. I know this isn't going to be right. It's not going to be correct. We'll just say he was black first. Lovely stuff, right. Contact you on Discord. I'll post a couple of screenshots in the server if that's allowed. Of course, yeah. If you go to the share your build section, every build is welcome there. We encourage people to share and engage with the community as much as humanly possible without causing a scene. We've had some scenes, but they've been dealt with now. It's crazy what sort of people this game brings together. Not always best. Alright, I love that. Weird little path off out that way. What we got on there? That's a very interesting tree you have inside your building there, sir. Well, thank you. It's very nice. Hey, no shade being thrown, guys, but you all know what I'm referring to. Manically smiles. Oh. Okay. I think I've just found my mirror. Right, anyway, let's copy and paste all of this down. You realise I can't speak at this time of night. It just becomes a bit of a dribble. Yeah, literally. Right. Oh, you are joking. I do not. It's the guy who argued that your house wasn't Georgian or something. No, don't worry. It was no, that was over on Reddit. That was good inspiration for that last video I made on what makes a building Victorian, though. So worked out for the best in the end. Lovely. Now we're getting a bit more formality through here. A bit more order. Oh, well, that's no biggie. However, we need to. Yes. The posh mumble. Only thing British people can pull off quite well. Yes. It's this called a manual verification. I need to read the rules. React. Does a staff member come to? Well, once you react with the gherkin at the bottom of the screen, because I know people like to put all the other reactions in the world there just to make it easy, you'll get a rank, and that rank will allow you to come into the Discord. You don't have to go into it if you don't want to. I have an Alice complex, curiosity and curiouser. No, it's nothing. It's just too much political nonsense going on in Discord. We had to put an end to it. Reacted, but no. Have you reacted with? Let's have a look. Server rules. Yeah, it's not my message. It's the bottom of the chat with the gherkin. There's like a little sea cucumber. It's really hard to see. It's the first reaction on the bottom of the whole chain of the server rules. Not the gherkin. The small little small. There we go. Now you're a verified member. You're in. Yeah. Don't worry, you're not the only person that's come a cropper there. A lot of people seem to not be able to pass through to the other side. I kind of regret posting pictures of this square when it wasn't completely 100% finished, but it's alright. I'm sure it'll drum up a bit of support for my video on it later on this year. In the next couple of weeks. Let's put a brush on it for next week. Right. Interesting. And the final one of this side. Lovely. Right, now rotate it 90 degrees and rinse and repeat. Right, is that gonna... Okay, I'm gonna have to quickly now finish all this off like that. So what I'm doing is just starting a new copy and paste. So I'm going to copy it from there. It makes more sense if we have it all the same along here and paste. Oh, interesting. Didn't notice these buildings were actually... Oh, it's just that end one. Curious. How annoying. Oh well, I'm going to leave that. That's one of those curiosities. It's like all these buildings are in line. Except this one. Sorry, we've got more to look forward to in a second. We've got to try and put all these on a slope. Hey, looking good. Hey, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Just having to go finishing up these townhouses around this square. You're a pro with those commands. Thank you. It's a skill. It just takes a lot of time and practice with this. I've been using Word for about 5-6 years now. Do a very similar thing in my day job as well, so it kind of helps. Now we're going to have slabs down, or we're going to have stairs up? That is a question that requires answering. I think slabs up. Just look alright. Right, let's paste this and see how bad that looks. Like a whole language to me. Amazing what you can do when you get to know how. Yes, I find WordEdit is one of these tools that the more you use it, the better it gets, but also the more exciting things you can do with it. Like, all of this is possible by hand. Would you want to do it by hand? No. WordEdit is there for you. Wow, this is... why are there so many holes everywhere? And the golfers have been out. Right, finishing off this last couple of townhouses here. So, what brings you around these parts tonight? Is that right? I mean, it's just floating in midair, but yeah. I think at this point, this all needs to come down by one. And the final one. Yeah, that is the final one. We've gone all the way around and fixed all of them, which is actually looking good. Right, that can go boom, 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 boom. Oh no, we did have that. Right. And we have a private little alleyway at the back here. It's already private, really. Set glass path. Sorted. This bottom bit here can be set to 45 and granite. We've got a little bit of tidying up to do here. We'll go for a bit more of a pedimented style on these ones. Bit of that behind. Actually, we'll go for that behind. Oh, it doesn't seem to be all of them. What? Okay. Curious. But yeah, so anyone still watching, we're just coming into the final throws. Just a couple more little bits to do before I go off for the night. That looks really nice in there now, but that's not finished as such. I do just want to go put a bit more into that. Curious. Right, final bit. Sorted. Look at that. They've all got their basements in now. Lovely stuff. That tree in the background looks nice. Hey, I'm happy to tour this tomorrow. I think I found you through Twitter or maybe Instagram. Didn't realise you streamed. Yes, I stream once a week, hopefully. But also, if you do !YouTube as one word, you'll find my YouTube channel, which is where I post everything I build once it's done. That's where I mainly am active. But yes, I'm always on Instagram or Twitter with something new that I've built. Just did that one step ahead. Oh, perfect. But yeah, that is where you'll find a lot of my content. I love to put as much effort into making my videos as I can. I feel it's the best way to showcase what I do. But if there's anything you wish to see me build, let me know. I can always see about giving it a go. Yeah, I think with that area there, I'm just going to do the similar sort of idea. That'll be a piece of black wall all the way down there to signify the back of that house. I think we've probably got it still in here. Yep, there we go. And there may be another tree in here. Back, just picked up my dissertation options. Oh wow, I remember that day. That was an interesting day. About 4 years ago now, must have been. Yeah. Wrote mine on stabilising slopes on railway banks using piles at discrete distances in order to form a wall of protective equipment, protective force. Oh, it was great fun. If you enjoy slope stabilisation, which I do, because I'm that sort of person. Ooh. Oh yeah, we could do a little tree. What have you gone for? What's your dissertation on then? Good lord. Maybe no puds or... Alright, PR brush. We'll go for 70% to yes, sphere. Mainly picked options for paradoxes to Einstein's theory of relativity. Ah, a physics man, I see. That sounds actually really interesting. Because, yes, we all praise his work, but obviously it's not foolproof, and there is very much counter-arguments to all of it. No, that's, yeah, I'll be interested. If you ever want to just chat about that sort of stuff, I'm very much interested in physics. If I was to tell you I wrote my entire dissertation in 4 days after spending, you know, a few weeks, months of gathering data and that, but to actually finally sit down and write the whole thing, it only took me 4 days. Those were 4 solid, sleepless, caffeine-induced days. After which I felt nothing like I've ever felt before. It was a feeling of pure dread, thinking I wasted. Yeah. Anyway. I came away with a first in that, so that was good. Ah, Finky, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We were just saying we need a cat emoji. wearing a top hat in order to signify a car. Now, you probably have seen the reference to that, the fact that I accidentally spelt cat instead of car in my post on Twitter, and Mr. Old Corrales picked up on it, and yes. I'll be right on that, thank you. I think that's going to be quite a fun one. And all cars are now called cats, by the way. Right, well, it wouldn't be the end of the stream if we didn't show off a little bit of what's been going on. So, it's time to crack on the shaders. It's time to crank down the render distance. And it's time to change the P time. Ooh, I think a comfortable 430 will do us here. Welcome to King's Square. My newest addition to Walhampton. Sits along Dock Lane, takes up the avenue from under the bridge, and it consists of townhouses sitting around a central park. And this is one of these builds I wanted to do for such a long time, and now I've finally done it. I'm so happy with how it's turned out. Look, you're just walking along here. You're just chilling. You've just come out of the standing order. No, it's not called the standing order. It's the Royal Standard. This is like a pub. So you walked up this road, and you're sort of trundling along to Dock Lane. You can see bits between the trees. That's what I love. I love that sort of view. And then bam, you're met with it. You're met with a field of beauty. You wander into it. And you see it. It's just beautiful. The King's Terrace alongside King's Square. You walk all the way to the back and notice, hang on, this path, it carries on through the backs of those houses over there. So you go up to the top corner and walk on through to what will be known as Limewall Park, the main sort of park that runs alongside the main river in Walhampton. And you come through here, lovely little park again. There'll be some more trees and that through here. Looks like Queen Square in Bristol. That's exactly what I base the main park bit off, so good eye. A lot of people have been saying that, which is lovely. I'm glad people have recognised it. But it's sort of got a Union Jack feel to it, which is kind of what I wanted to go for as well. Even though it's not the flag of Whiteberg, but yes. So I think this is a healthy addition to this. Just post a picture of London in Discord. Can you have a gander when you can? I can, just sort of wrapping up the stream here. But you wander on down, the sun catches you. Oh. You gaze over again. I don't know why we're doing this as some sort of role play. I'm feeling a bit weird about it, but. And then you wander on in to Dock Lane. And another look up there. Oh, I just love the angles. I love the different sort of look. The different sort of views you get as you look up. You see more building. And it's just... right. Anyway, Dock Lane. So I'm going to get into my cat and bid you all fair dues. So, thank you all for watching again, guys. It's been a great stream. We've done some stuff. But I will see you all next time with another one of these streams. So, goodbye. Have a nice evening.